Hi, this is Justin with Ocean Vayu Yoga. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to run through a standing flow and we will begin at the top of our mats. We'll have our feet together or at least near one another, and we'll have the hands pressing gently into the sides of the thighs. Feel the weight evenly grounding down through your feet and a slight lengthening up through the top of the head. And we'll inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. For next inhale, lengthen out the spine and gaze forward. And exhale, take the feet back and lower to chaturanga. We'll inhale to upward facing dog. And with our exhale, we'll pull back to downward facing dog. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. So settling in, grounding down through the hands. Letting the heels sink towards the floor. And with an inhale, we'll bring the feet forward, lengthen out the spine, fold with an exhale, and inhale, come all the way back up, reach the arms up, gaze up, and exhale, hands by the sides. We'll do that again. Inhale, up, and exhale, fold. Lengthen with an inhale, gazing forward. And with the exhale, take the feet back and lower to chaturanga. We'll inhale to upward facing dog. And with our exhale, pull back to downward facing dog. Again, we'll stay for a few breaths. Feeling a lengthening and opening through the entire backside of the body. For our next inhale, feet come forward and lengthen the spine. Fold with the exhale. And come all the way back up, reaching up and gazing up with an inhale, and the hands back by the sides with the exhale. We'll bend the knees, inhale, reach the arms up, exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, lengthen out the spine, exhale, feet back, lowering to chaturanga, inhale to up dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. We'll then step the right foot forward and come up into warrior one. Anchoring down through the left heel as we sink into the right knee and reach up through the fingertips. And we'll pivot open to warrior two, so opening the chest to the side, arms out to a T and gazing out over the right fingertips. We'll inhale, coming back to warrior one. And exhale, plant the hands, step the foot back and lower to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. And we'll do the left side. Step the left foot forward, plant the right heel. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Reaching up through the fingers, let the hips sink. And we'll open the arms to a T, gazing out over the left fingertips. Steady the breath. With an inhale, we'll pivot back to warrior one, arms up, and exhale, hands down, stepping back, lowering, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, and exhale, pulling back to downward facing dog. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Just grounding evenly through the hands. And we'll inhale, bring the feet forward. Lengthen out the spine, fold with the exhale, and we'll bend the knees and inhale, come up to Utkatasana and hold here. Sinking a little deeper. And we'll keep the knees bent and we'll plant the hands. Step or hop the feet back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog and exhale to downward facing dog. And we'll stay here for a few breaths, feeling that length through the backside of the body. And we'll bring the feet forward, lengthen with an inhale, fold with the exhale, and come all the way back up to standing with an inhale. And we'll step or hop the feet, hips width distance apart, reach down, grab the big toes, and fold. You can have the knees softly bent here. That helps you get to the toes, and press down through the toes, steadying the breath. inhale, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, catch the waist, and with an inhale, rise up to standing, and exhale, feet back together. And we'll step out to the right for a triangle pose, so about a leg's length between the feet, right toes pointing to the back of the mat, arms to a T. We'll exhale, right hand down, left arm up. And then we'll take the left arm and bring it to the low back. Maybe if you get far enough around, it will come around to the right thigh, opening the chest more to the side. And we'll inhale, reaching the arm back up, and continuing the inhale, we'll bring ourselves up, pivot the feet, and with the exhale, left hand down, right arm up, gazing up again, a few breaths here. And then we'll sweep that right arm to the low back, and possibly coming around to the inner left thigh, opening the chest to the side. We'll inhale, reach the arm up, and continuing with the inhale, come up the rest of the way. With the exhale, back to the top of the mat. And then we'll step out to the right, a wider stance for an extended side angle. Turn the right toes out to the short edge of the mat. And with an exhale, we'll bend into the right knee, bring the left arm up and over the cheek or ear. Maintain a long line from the fingertips down the outer edge of the foot. We'll pivot and swing the left arm behind the back. Rotate the upper body open to the side. And with an inhale, we'll reach the left arm back up and over. Continuing to inhale, we'll come up, pivot the feet, turning the left toes out to the short edge of the mat. And with an exhale, bending into the left knee, right arm comes up and over. Again, a long line from the fingertips to the outer edge of the right foot. And we'll bring the right arm behind the back, rotating the upper body further open to the side here. And we'll inhale, extend the right arm up and over. Continuing the inhale, we'll come up. And with the exhale, take it back to the top of the mat. And we'll inhale, reach the arms up, gazing up. The exhale, we'll fold forward, lengthening out the spine with an inhale, gazing forward. Exhaling, taking the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. And then we'll walk, step, or hop the feet forward and come to a seated position. We'll then cross the legs, either simple crossed legs or half lotus or possibly full lotus if those are accessible to you. And we'll bring the arms behind the back. We'll grab hold of hands, wrists, forearms, or elbows. Or if you're in lotus and feeling open and you'd like to try to bind the feet, go for it. We'll lengthen with an inhale and fold over the crossed legs with an exhale. Again, it doesn't matter if you're in lotus, half lotus, or no lotus. Just maintain a steady breath. With an inhale, we'll rise up. The exhale will release the arms from behind the back. We'll let the hands or the wrists or possibly the forearms come to rest on the knees. Thumb and index fingertip connecting softly. Spine long, chin dropping. And of course, maintaining a smooth, steady breath. Undo our crossed legs, and we'll lie down flat on our backs for a short rest here. So we'll settle in, make any little adjustments or fidgets early on so that we can just find a soft, still place to let the body relax. You can let go of any effort or awareness in the breath as the body softens. And naturally, you can stay here for as long as you would like. So if you have some extra time and would like to spend it in this resting pose, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we'll begin to wiggle our fingers and toes around a little bit, moving a bit more into the hands and feet. And we'll reach the arms up overhead. We'll give a nice big stretch with an inhale from our fingertips down through our toes, and soften there with the exhale. And we'll draw the knees up in toward the chest, wrap the arms around, and give a gentle little squeeze here. We can roll over to our right side. We'll just kind of soften into the mat for a moment. And then we'll use our hands and arms to help bring ourselves up to a comfortable seated position, cross-legged or otherwise. And we'll bring the hands together so the palms connect, the thumbs can rest gently against the center of the chest, and we'll turn our awareness back to our breath. We don't need to change anything about how we're breathing, so we're just observing how it feels. Well, thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Well, if you enjoyed this practice, let us know. You can drop a comment down below. And of course, we always appreciate it if you'd hit the little thumbs up, little like button there. And if you haven't already done so, you could take a moment to click the subscribe button as well. Thanks. We'll see you next time.